Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. I'm going to show you a new recipe, and I'm going to show you some things that I've been obsessed with, that I've been eating a lot lately. So not really what I ate in a day, but I'm going to be showing you some different things for snacks, for a dinner, lunch option, and then a breakfast option. These are just things that I've been incorporating into my week as I'm still continuing to be on my fat loss phase. And it has been going really well, actually. So I'm going to be doing it for another, I'll be doing it for another week or so, and then I'm going to go on maintenance for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to go back onto my fat loss phase. So if you want to see what I've been doing lately, stick around. If you're new here, I'm a registered nurse, and I eat a plant-based diet with a focus on protein. It's very important as we age to get more protein into our diet because we do not assimilate, absorb protein like we did when we were younger. So it's very important for muscle growth, for to maintain your muscle, for bone health, and for just general health. So that's basically how I eat, and today is going to be a hodgepodge of things. I'm going to show you a new recipe. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to be showing you my sausage patties. They're really delicious. I make them with TVP, textured vegetable protein, which, as you know, is just soy, and it is high in protein. All these foods that I'm showing you will be gluten-free because I do have celiac, and I must be 100% gluten-free. And then I'll be showing you some things that I've been doing for quite a long time, but I'm still doing them. So I'm going to show you those that I also incorporate into my diet on a weekly or sometimes even a daily basis. So with all that build up, let's get started with those sausage patties. We're going to start off by sauteing half a cup of chopped onions. Now I used my chopper because you want them pretty small, unless you can chop that small. So we're just going to let these saute till they start getting soft. Now I'm just water sauteing these. You don't need to use oil. So that's looking pretty good. So let's add in the spices. And I've got sage, fennel, onion powder, and some red pepper flakes, and some garlic. I'm just going to add in a teeny bit, I got it all over my fingers, of molasses. It's going to give it a nice color and add a nice level of flavor. Now we're going to turn the heat off. We're going to add some nutritional yeast. My oven's telling me that it's preheated. And then we're going to add in 1 cup of TVP. We're also going to add a little bit of oat flour. I'm going to start with about a 1/4 cup, and then I'll add more if I need it. So just get this all stirred around, and we're just going to let this sit for about 15 minutes, and then we'll check the consistency, and then we'll make our little sausage patties. Now you just want to make sure it's a good consistency. So you just kind of stir it up. And you want it to, hold together. And if it doesn't, like this, we need a little bit more flour. So just add enough flour till you can get it to stay together. Then we're going to scoop them up and put them on a lined baking sheet and get them in the oven. Alright, I'm just going to use an ice cream scoop. And I like to pack it and then put it on the lined baking sheet. And then we're going to flatten them out. Now you just want to wet your fingers because this is sticky, and then just press them down. So they're going to look about like that. So then we're going to put them in the oven at 375, and then we will bake them for 20 minutes, flip them, and then cook them another 10 or 15. And then I'll show you the finished product. And then a little trick to get them nice and round like this is you get a little bowl or something, glass, and while they're warm you just do this. And then I mix them. You can do this with cookies. Yeah. And then you get nice little round sausage patties. All right, in the oven they go. All right, for my daily smoothie, I start with a banana. And I'm gonna add some water. Probably about 300 grams. And then I'm gonna add 120 grams or milliliters of unsweetened soy milk. I went a little bit over, but that's okay. And then every day I do a scoop of my Thorn creatine. This is really good for recovery. Then of course I'm going to use my Earthship protein powder. I'm going to use 3 scoops. Then I go blend it up. Add my compostable straw and have a drink. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. I also love to snack on watermelon. We're gonna zero this out. And I like about 200 grams. The watermelons have been so good. Okay, that's about 200 grams. And then I like to sprinkle a little salt. Just brings out that sweetness. That's optional. So another fun thing to add into your diet during the week is one of these well-being muggins, and I'm trying the new flavor. This is the peanut butter blondie. Yum. And if you don't know about Well-Being, they are a women-owned company and they make whole food, plant-based, no oil desserts and bars and things like that. This is called muggins because you're going to make it in a mug, and it's just super easy to make. And this has 9 grams of fiber, and it also has 11 grams of protein, which is higher than some of their products. But it's really a delicious little treat, and so I'm gonna whip one of these up right now. So I also want to add that these are made with beans, and life is better with beans. That's their motto, their slogan. So in here we have date flour, navy beans, peanut powder, roasted peanuts, almond flour, flaxseed baking powder, potato starch, vanilla bean powder, what else? Potassium. So just a lot of whole food ingredients. So let's whip this together. And it's really easy. You just take a 1/3 cup of the mix and add in a 1/4 cup of plant milk. Mix that together. You could do this in the actual mug, but I'm going to use the little cup that they supply, and I've tried mixing it in here and it gets a little messy. So just mix that up. And because I'm extra, I'm going to add in some chocolate chips, just a few, because I love peanut butter and chocolate together. And these are the Lily sugar-free chocolate chips. And then I'll just pour it into this little mold here, this little silicone cup. And then we're just going to microwave it for 90 seconds, and you'll see how beautiful it turns out. So if you get the urge for something sweet, but you don't want to eat something unhealthy, then this is a great option. And just be careful, it's very hot when it comes out, and you just want to make sure that it is coming away from the edges, and that way you know it's done. So you just let it cool and then enjoy. Another thing that I have been obsessed with lately is this Trader Joe's Cruciferous Crunch collection. You get kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, red cabbage. It's a great way to get a variety of greens in, and it is so good. I absolutely love it. And I tried it a couple of years ago, went through a phase, and then stopped eating it, and now I'm back on. It's delicious. And what I've been doing lately, which may sound odd to some of you, but just roll with it. Let's move this out of the way. I have some in a bowl. Then I like to put my Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce. You can do whatever kind of sauce you want, but this is what I like to do. And then I add a tablespoon. And then I'm going to mix it up real well, just to get it all distributed. Because I'm always preaching, drizzle, don't drench your dressings. A little goes a long way, and the same goes with this. And you can absolutely use more if you want, but I'm on a cut, so I'm trying to lose fat. And a tablespoon is what I'm going to do, and it just seems to work out just great. And you can see it's just starting to distribute, and you'll get the sweet chili sauce on every bite. It's been really hot here lately. I live at the beach, but it's been fairly warm the last few days, so just having a nice fresh crisp salad is wonderful. And I'm not going to stop there, of course. I'm going to add some hemp hearts on here, and that really adds a nice little touch. And then of course, you know I've got to add some protein, so I'm just going to pop my crispy tofu right on top here. And today I just used my air fryer because I didn't want to heat up the whole house turning the oven on, so that was really nice to have that option. And there you go, a quick simple lunch or dinner. You've got your protein and you've got a good amount of veg, so you're going to feel satisfied. And I've already seasoned the tofu before I put it in. I'll leave a link to the recipe. I've made it a million times and I'm still not sick of it. So tofu I'm obsessed with. This green mixture I'm obsessed with. This is going to be my dinner tonight. I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something, and just to see kind of what I eat on a daily, weekly kind of a basis. It's not anything exciting or elaborate. My meals are very basic, they're very simple, and that's the way I like it. I don't have to think about it, and it just keeps me consistent because everything's just so easy to throw together. I'll leave the full recipe below for the sausage patties. There'll be a link below in the description box for a discount code for the Well-Being products if you want to try those for yourself. They're really good. It's a great way to get beans in. They're high in fiber, so I think they're a really good option. Please check out the other resources I have in the description box. I'd love for you to join my Facebook group. It's completely free to join. And also, if you're interested in an online course, I have that down below as well. If you're new to plant-based eating and need some help, it kind of gives you the tips and tricks how to be consistent on this way of eating. And also my cookbook's down there too. There's over 60 recipes in there, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks, so it covers a wide range of recipes. And that's in the description box as well. So if you've made it this far in the video, then comment below with hodgepodge, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. The Hume Health Body Pod is available at humehealth.com, or you can click the link below. Also use the code down below for 15% off. The Hume Health Body Pod has been a game changer in my health journey. I've been losing fat, gaining muscle, and it tracks everything. And this technology is available to you right in your own home every day. So what are you waiting for?